So how much Leah AI tokens do you need to become a millionaire? I'm going to try and help answer this question. If it sounds interesting, drop the like, give me subscribe. Who's catching this dip on Leah AI as we've seen this nice pullback for an opportunity to buy it cheap? I want to talk about this. I'm going to be bringing some price prediction videos as well over the next few weeks or week, not just with Leah AI, but with other projects as well. So stick around. If you're new to the channel, I've been talking about this AI agent that's just hyper intelligent. It's mad. And it feels like I'm talking to a real person when I talk to her. If you haven't seen this, she let's just say she was having fun with the questions that I was asking her. It wasn't coming from me. She was just basically having a bit of a roast with some of the YouTubers. But yeah, don't take it too personally, guys. You know, pinch of salt. But yeah, it just shows her personality and shows what she's like. So, and she was roasting me in it as well, you know. So, how much do you need then to seriously make life-changing gains with this? Now, it depends. I still think she has like 100x potential. So, you know, $1,000 can turn to 100 grand. 100 grand could be life-changing for some. If you want to make $1 million though, well, we got to figure this one out. So right now, 14 million market cap. Yeah, well, what does it say over here? 13.3 million market cap here. Do we go with this? We'll go with this one because it's this lowest one, 13.3. You know, I shared this to Patreons in a buy alert back on January 16th. We were buying it. 2.5 was the lowest I managed to catch it. It took a dip. And yeah, that was a nice little 2.5 million, which is about 0025, right? So if you don't want to catch or miss out on these calls, you know, come on Patreon, check it out. I'm always sharing them opportunities to buy these things on a nice dip. Let's just go to see where it is. Mumbling. I want to see where it was. Where was? Because I have this base form here. You know, I'm hoping it falls back down here. I don't know if it's going to. It's great buy. There was a big dip at the 16th. So roughly around about in this area here. So it must have been this down in this disgusting dip that it had that we managed to catch it. So we've had a good ride. So obviously the people that were buying back here will basically have a chance to reach this goal a lot more than the people that may be buying now. Right? Which is, again, why you should consider becoming a patron so you don't miss these calls. Because obviously for them, what probably cost you 10 grand today, $1,000 back then, right? So let's just do this, right? You want to become, oh, wrong thing, get rid of that. You want to become a millionaire with Leah AI, you have to work out how high do you think she can go? Well, I think she can go into the billions, 1 to 2 billion. If Leah AI can reach maybe, you know, like I said, 100x from now is 1.4 billion. You take this here, and I'm supposed to be going with deck screener. I'll go with this, it's here. Times 10, it is more realistic as well, because if you're buying it less than this, then great. Times 10 is 144 million when she 10x's. Times 100 would be a $1.4 billion-ish. Roughly 1.4. Actually, it's 1.44 billion. So actually, what I could do then is I could take this market cap like this. Say she's going to 100x like this. Sorry, I don't do the 1.4. Oh no, do this times about 10. No, times about 100 because I'm thinking she can go there. It's a 1.4 billion. You can take the price times that by 100. She would be sitting on times 10, 13 cents times 100, $1.33. So if she can go to a $1.33, actually, let me do it like this: $1 million. You've got $1 million here. We're going to divide it by $1.33, which is where you would sell her, because you're buying her now at a penny, sell her at $1.33. You would need to have 751,879 coins. Now, like I said, if you was a Patreon and you caught this buy alert when I shared it at 2.5002, that would have cost you, let's just quickly do this because I'm pretty sure there's some patrons that are sitting big on this right now, 0025, it would have cost you $1,800, $1,879 right there. But in today's reality, to buy that now, you're looking at, let's have a look, 700 and what? How many? 750. Let me just go back on this, click on this, come back. 751,000, why not clicking? Come on this. Well, there you go. So 751,879. That's how many tokens you need. 751,879. It's going to set you back $10,014. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. Some people have that. Some people are now sitting here with some money thinking, you know, I've got $10,000 I want to invest that. If you want to take the risk, if you've got some balls, go for this. If you're looking to or happy to make maybe $500,000 out of this, how much do you need? Well, I suppose you can just half the price and everything else, right? Or half the amount, or double the amount. So, for example, $1.33 price is where you sell it. You need to have 375,000. Okay, yeah, about half the amount. You need 375,000 tokens ish, maybe 376,000 tokens. That's what I would round it to. And then that's obviously going to set you back $5,000, I suppose. 5,000, what, 5,009, 375,000 tokens, yeah, something like that. I think it's doable. I do think we will see it with Leo. I'm just trying to grab up the calculator again down here. What if you was happy to make 250 grand, a house worth of money? Are you happy with that? Sometimes I ask people, what are you happy with? What would be your ultimate sell price? Some people, they're not happy with this. They want the million. But sometimes this can be great because you can take it, take profits, find another coin, maybe 10x it, turn it into 2.5 million. You see, people don't think like that. Anyway, if you wanted this and you're happy to sell it at the price of $1.33, if you're happy to wait that long, you need 187,000 tokens. Do you have this? Because again, if you was a Patreon, it's got to keep it real. We were buying at 0.0025, which was the low. Or last when I put the buy alert, if you managed to catch it at that price, 0.0025. $469. That's what it would have cost you to grab 187,000 tokens. Because today, how much is it going to set you back? If you want 100, let me just find it again. Hold on, 187,969. 187,969. I don't know. Maybe you do have this now. Maybe you're sitting with this sort of amount. I don't know. Maybe you have 150,000 tokens. And because now you're seeing this, you might be thinking, you know what? I might as well get that 38,000 extra tokens. So I've got 188,000 tokens. Then if it goes to where he's saying, which I believe it can do, you rack up your 250,000 profit. It's going to cost you $2,500 today. Let me see. How low did this really go then? Because I didn't catch it right at its lowest. Right down here would have been the still of a buy. 001, 008. Who caught that? You're flipping lucky, man. Anyway, $100,000. Would you be happy with that? I think it's very doable, very easy. Even people now that invest $1,000, as essentially 100x would do that. So it's about $1,000. It's about $1,000, isn't it? Let's have a quick look. $1,000 gives you. Because 100x, $100,000, it's about 73,849 tokens. And again, that's based on Leah being this price now, 14 million market cap. Who knows? You might come over to Leah AI and see it even cheaper. Maybe it will come down and correct more. I don't know, but there's a nice pullback right now for people that like this project and think it can do well long term. And with I'm looking over here on the stochastic RSI and the RSI. This is what I do when I want to buy. Where do you want to buy? Do you want to buy when it's over exhausted up here, or do you want to buy when people are selling, getting shook, and you have the opportunity for it to come down and get down to these sort of lower areas? On that and on the stochastic, because if you have a look at the stochastic, this is exhausted right down here, which means it could turn around and you could start to see more buy momentum kick up again. And that's when you see these two blue lines and orange lines come back up. And every time you see that, look what happens with the price. It skyrockets. We're talking big pumps right from there to there. Just that alone. Hold on, where's that surge? That went up 146%. So we will see what happens. I'm going to leave it here. Was this helpful? Drop the like, give me a subscribe. Thank you for watching. Stick around. See you in the next video. Become a Patreon. Cheers. Never be defeated.